So what is that ultimate goal of life? Unfortunately, today in the modern day world, people don't know what is the ultimate goal of life. Ultimate goal of life in today's world is money, 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 sweeter than honey. Unfortunately, or eat, drink and be merry. You can eat and drink, but you cannot be merry. This everybody knows. If you drink also, next day morning when you get up, you will have such a headache. Where is merry? All gone. And when you are fully drunk, you don't know what you are talking, what you are doing, nothing you will remember. Where is merry? So, you may say eat, drink and merry, but actually you cannot be merry. So, what is the ultimate goal of life? Actually, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Ramananda Raya on the banks of the Godavari, so, Sri Krishna Balarama ki. So, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met Sri Ramananda Raya on the banks of the Godavari, Ramananda Raya was the governor of Vidyanagara. Vidyanagara at that time is today's, I think, this one, Visakhapatnam. Am I right? So there Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happened to meet Ramananda Raya. So Ramananda Raya, because he was the governor, naturally, governor will not come, alone to the Godavari, because those days people used to go to the river to take bath and all that. So Ramananda Raya came there. And naturally, he was being carried in a palanquin, and there were a lot of Brahmanas and Vedic mantras, and there were all his assistants and all those kind of people who had come along with him. And so then, there he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had also come there, and both of them met there. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not want to discuss too much with him, because there were too many people surrounding him, and he had come in a very official manner. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu invited Ramananda Raya, you come to, I am staying in one Brahmana's house here, so you come and meet me in the evening. So Ramananda Raya in the evening came and met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all alone. Just one assistant he brought with him, and he came all alone and met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So actually, who was this Ramananda Raya? Ramananda Raya is an incarnation of Vishakhadevi, one of the closest gopis of Krishna. So Lalita and Vishakha are the after Radharani, Lalita and Vishakha are the next gopis. So Vishakha Gopi had incarnated as Ramananda Raya. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Ramananda Raya, what is the ultimate goal of life? It's a very important question, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows in the earlier Vedic civilization, everybody knew goal of life means we have to attain mukti, we have to go back to Godhead. That used to be a common knowledge. But in Kali Yuga, nobody knows what is the ultimate goal of life. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Ramananda Raya, can you please tell me what is the goal of life? It is not that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows, but he wanted an answer from Ramananda Raya for the benefit of the general mass of people. So Ramananda Raya replied that Varnashrama Charavata Purushena Parapuman Vishnu Aradhyate Nanya Tattosha Karanam. He said, following the Varnashrama system is the way to satisfy Lord Vishnu, and satisfying Lord Vishnu is the highest goal of life. So, if we follow Varnashrama Dharma, then we are actually, we will be achieving the highest goal of life. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately said, Eho Bahya, Aage Kaho. He said, this is external, I reject this. Why? Because Varnashrama Dharma, when you are following, all the duties of the Varnashrama Dharma are to engage one in material activities. The duties of a Brahmana, of a Kshatriya, of a Vaishya, of a Shudra, of a Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi, these are all material. So this is not the highest thing. Aage kaho, tell something better. So immediately Ramananda Raya replied that to give up all these duties, to renounce all these duties is the highest goal of life. So immediately Ramananda Raya quoted the famous words from the 66th verse of the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vaja. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shuchaha. Krishna advised Arjuna, give up all other kinds of dharma. That means this Varnashrama dharma and all these things, you give it up and surrender unto me. So this is the ultimate instruction of the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, Shrunume param vachaha. So Ramananda Raya said, this is the ultimate goal of life. So what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reply? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Yeho Bahya. This is external, rejected. Aage kaho, tell something better. So Ramananda Raya then replied with another verse from the Bhagavad Gita. Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochate na kankshati. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labate param. So why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reject? Because simply renouncing the material duties is not going to help one. It is not going to really, there is no positive engagement. You are just renouncing. Simply by renouncing, what is the use? There has to be some positive engagement. So then he said, Ramananda Raya replied that Jnana Mishra Bhakti is better than Karma Mishra Bhakti or renouncing completely one's duties. So he said, better than both of this is Jnana Mishra Bhakti, because on the platform of Jnana, you become qualified to execute Bhakti. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for this also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Yeho Bahya, this is external, rejected. Aage kaho, tell something better. So then Ramananda Raya quoted a verse from 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, which was spoken by Lord Brahma. Jnane prayasam udapasi namantayeva sanmukaritam bhavadiya vartam jnane sthitaha tanuvang manobhir prayasho ajita jitopyasi tais trilokyam. So Brahmaji said, Jnane prayasam, to engage in the process of jnana, is prayasam. It is simply hard labor. There is no result that comes out of it. No real spiritual benefit that comes out of undertaking the path of jnana yoga. Udapasya, so reject the process of jnana yoga. Jnane prayasam udapasya namanta eva. So to surrender to Krishna by rejecting jnana yoga and sanmukaritam bhavadiya vartam, to constantly hear your glories. He's submitting his praise to Lord Krishna. So to hear Krishna's glories being described by devotees, that is the highest goal. And by doing this, what happens is, wherever you are situated, you may be a Brahmana, you may be a Kshatriya, you may be Vaishya, you may be sannyasi, you may be grihastha, you may be brahmachari, vanaprastha, whatever you are, whichever situation you are, engage in glorifying Krishna in the association of devotees. And by this what happens is, ye prayasya ajita jitopyasi. Krishna is ajita. Ajita means nobody can conquer Krishna. That unconquerable Krishna becomes jita. Ajita jitopyasi. He becomes conquered simply by glorifying Krishna in the association of devotees. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, now what you are saying makes sense. Why? Because now there is some activity, spiritual activity. What is that? To glorify Krishna.